Have you been diagnosed with nasal polyps? Contact Prism Clinical Research for more information about our nasal polyp study.
Welcome to our final pitch presented by Prism Research with Jack Morris. I'm Anthony LaPanta. The Twins win in Seattle on Thursday night behind Kyle Gibson. 2-1 the final. Minnesota avoids their first sweep on the road this season by salvaging the final game of the series. But really the big story was Kyle Gibson earning his third win in 4 starts since coming back from the minor leagues.
Yeah, no question it was Kyle's best effort of the season. He got into the 7th inning. He was pretty efficient getting there. He kept the damage to very minimal. He was throwing first pitch strikes. He had the best curveball of the year for him. And, you know, when you turn it over to the bullpen, and it's only a 2-1 lead, it's still a close game, but that shows how good Kyle pitched tonight.
Gibson was very good, got enough offense early. Minnesota only managed 2 runs in the game. The first came on a Jason Castro home run, his 6th of the year. He's now hitting 10 games in a row, has 3 home runs during the streak. Joe Mauer with a base hit for Minnesota, and Miguel Sano extended his hitting streak with an early single. After the game, Paul Molitor talked about a very important start for Kyle Gibson.
When he goes out there with a good aggressive mindset, you know, his results are going to be pretty good. So he's given us some good starts since his return. And, you know, if you're going to plan to hang around these things, you need depth in your rotation, and he certainly can be a part of that.
So the Twins now stand 4-3 on this 10-game road trip. The next 3 are in San Francisco against the Giants starting on Friday night. And Minnesota will have their ace, Ervin Santana, trying to bounce back from a rough one against the Angels in Anaheim earlier on the trip.
And I believe Ervin's going to respond well. He's going to lead the charge into a new city. And, you know, you kind of always want your ace to start that first game of a series. If they can win this series, come home, it'll end up being a pretty good road trip again.
Ervin Santana, Friday night. Join us at 8:30 for Twins Live, presented by CenturyLink. Until then, for Jack Morris, I'm Anthony LaPanta. It's our final pitch, presented by Prism Research.